Hi, everyone. My name is Grace Calhoun, and I'm a graduate student in the Department of Anthropology at the University of Florida. In college, I actually started out majoring in physics and astronomy and planned to become an astrophysicist. I did end up completing those degrees, but along the way, I discovered anthropology, which is the study of humans, and specifically biological anthropology, which is the study of anything you can think of that has to do with the biology of what it means to be human. So that includes things like human evolution, human anatomy, genetics, forensics, and primate behavior and evolution, since we ourselves are primates. A lot of people are surprised when I tell them I studied astrophysics and anthropology in college because those two fields seem so different from one another. But to me, it all makes sense together because it's all just trying to get at understanding our place in the universe as human beings. So, here at the University of Florida, I'm studying the ways that skeletons of different primates, including us, help us move around the way that we do. Studying this kind of thing is important because if we can understand the function of skeletons in living animals, this will help us be better able to reconstruct what extinct animals were doing long ago by studying their fossil remains. Primates are incredibly diverse in the ways they move around, which is called locomotion. This diversity in locomotion is reflected in the different sizes and shapes of primate skeletons. For example, the lemurs at Madagascar do something called vertical clinging and leaping, where they cling to tree trunks and use their long legs and ankles to propel themselves into the air and onto other tree trunks. Other primates, like baboons, walk on all fours, so their arms and legs are pretty equal in length, and they have features on their bones which give them more stability in their joints. Other primates, like the gibbons, swing through the trees with their super long arms and grasping hands. More specifically, though, I study a particular behavior in the great apes, the chimpanzees and gorillas, called knuckle walking. Knuckle walking is a way of walking on all fours and involves curling up the fingers and walking on the knuckles. Chimpanzees and gorillas do this because their hands are too long to walk on their palms, like the baboons do, for instance. And while knuckle walking is the most common way for chimpanzees and gorillas to get around, it's actually the result of having features that are adapted for swinging through the trees. So, studying the way that chimps and gorillas move around and the function of their skeletons during these different forms of locomotion can help us better understand the evolution of ape locomotion. Because chimpanzees and gorillas are our closest living relatives on Earth, this helps us better understand the ways we use our skeleton to move around and our own evolution. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope this inspires you to learn more about the functions of different skeletons and our place in the primate family tree.